what's going on, everybody? First off, thank you for tapping in. I want to wish peace, love, prosperity, and abundance in your day. And, I just want to send love and light. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and, I dropped some gems yesterday if you check out my channel, and I just want to drop some more gems, just to chat and talk to you guys, and a lot of things that I've been doing lately, and this has been applied to my own life, honestly, man. I like ignoring them red flags, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, see, I'm the type of person I like to be in it for the thrill, and sometimes it's not on God's plan to be in it for the thrill. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I would go into something and then I would know the outcome, and I'm just in it for the love of the game. But sometimes it's not on God's plan, and I tend to ignore the red flags. So, first off and foremost, man, those red flags gonna come. Definitely from the physical. It's gonna start from the physical. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel drained and everything. Then it's gonna advance to the mental. Where you're gonna feel drained mentally and in a cloudy head space, and everything's gonna affect spiritual as well. So in every aspect, you cannot ignore the red flags. God's gonna send you so many signs. So I just wanted to tune in and tell you guys that, and do not ignore it, man. I'm trying to tell you, abuse comes from, the things that we can't see. I always tell people, can you see? You can never see the attraction between two magnets, but the attraction is there. The energy is there. You can't see it by the naked eye, but the energy is there. So, a lot of the times, negative energy rubs off. Bad vibes are rubbed off. So, you don't, me personally, whenever I'm going through something, I don't never like to be around people, or whenever I'm trying to shake an energy off, I try not to be around people, because it definitely rubs off. And, it rubs off in a sense, man. I always tell people, and things get so deep, it'll run off to the sense to where, a person would think you have an issue with them, and you don't even have an issue with them. You just really going through something. So I always tell people, man, you really have to find grace, because you never know what somebody is going through, and what they direct at you may not be meant for you. So you have to, once you understand that, you will find grace in so many things, man. It's be sometimes where people blank on me, and I be like, man, I brush it off. I don't let it, enter my inner psyche to where I'm start thinking negatively, because, they might have been carrying something from somewhere else, and it lashed out on me. And one thing I'm gonna tell you now is entities love to grow. So I shut that down in my inner matrix. I'm not gonna inherit any type of negative energy or any type of trauma or any type of entity within my world. So you have to shut that down, and you have to understand, once you find that grace, you will find that peace within, and be like, okay, it's not meant for me. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm at peace. I'm not gonna let this affect that at all, because it's not really meant for me. So once you have that in mind, you'll start to find peace, and you'll start to find grace in a lot of your situations, and you'll brush off the negativity, and it's always a hump. Sometimes people don't even realize that they're carrying a certain type of energy, and they are, and people don't even realize the entities they hold. So it works better if you're aware. Even if they're not aware, you have to find grace that they are not aware, and you have to be aware. You just have to learn how to handle that correctly. The best way, I always try to handle like negative stuff thrown at me, is I take it and I try to flip it and make it back positive. Promise you, but it's gonna make them mad every time, because it's not even them getting mad, it's whatever attached to them getting mad, because they can't grow through you or use you as a vessel as well. So I just want to, let everybody know that, man, we're going to be a vessel for the correct things. We are all vessels, but we are going to be the vessel for the correct things. And how we start that is through our mental. And then, how we start that is actually through our spiritual, but it goes into our mental. Really, it starts from our mental. And then when we work our mental and able to be conscious, we're able to expand into the spiritual, because we can make conscious decisions that will affect our spiritual in a sense. And then anything that's spiritual always translates to the physical. So it just always starts there. And I just want to tune in and really tell you guys that I appreciate everybody tapping in with me. Please like and subscribe. I love you all. Deuces.